far as if you want to compare the both countries, it's not even like day and night. It's like the moon and there's something down there. You know, it's like there's zero. There's nothing. There's not much. So there's some cities where we pick up the boys. Of course, the capital, Vientiane, they play here and there. But you cannot speak of a systematic development of players. As I said before, they are street footballers, which actually is interesting because, yeah, they taught themselves more or less. Yeah, but there's a coaching, a certain kind of coaching. But the coaching I have seen, I cannot say that this is significantly helping players. On the contrary, maybe even better, they don't teach them, you know, sometimes. So I don't want to be, how can I say, disrespectful, but this has been my observation so far. So I also don't want to say I'm the superhero, but I think we did a good job with the people in the federation and in the short period, and with the many tournaments we had. We first wanted to change the way how we play, because in the last couple of years they were mainly sitting back only, and I said if we play like that, I don't need to come there because that doesn't interest me. If I lose, I can lose, but at least I have my head held high, you know? So in the SEA Games we were running a little bit too naively, pressing to the opponent, so we modified that a little bit, and it worked well so far here. But again, I think the potential is big. We just need the team often. So now I have to see how we can manage that with the federation, with the clubs in Laos. But to compare Thailand and Laos is really like La Liga and maybe the Andorra League. Do you know Andorra? Or San Marino, no? That's close by, huh?
San Marino a little bit more in the east, but Andorra, yes.
Yeah. So if you want a comparison, it's like this. From my point of view. Coach can say something.
Yeah, I think, of course, Thailand will have more resources, but at the end, in 90 minutes, this is football and everything can happen. If we are not at our base level, they will put problems and will be a tough game for sure. I play against Laos under 16 two times, in 2017 and in 2018. And if I compare that teams with the teams that coach Michael Weiss has now, that time, as he said just now, they were sitting back and waiting. But now I see the tactics from the coach are very good. So it will be tough because the organization is better. The players have talent, and for sure they run a lot because he's telling them to do so. So with this organization and with the behavior that the Laos people in general, we have a lot of Laosian people in Thailand, so I know them very well. And the organization from the coach will be a tough game for sure. So I see Laos is developing, and I think big part is because of the coach I have on my left.
At the end of the day, it's a under-19 tournament, and my main assignment is to improve the national team. But it starts from there, so I think it was good to have all the teams now, more or less. And we hope to do something in the future better even, because the training time has been very limited, and if you see, they play more or less from what they learn on the street, from the street. In Europe, we're looking for these kind of players, so I think with good coaching. And I have now two additional staff from Germany, a goalkeeper coach and a fitness coach and assistant coach in general. So we are working on a broader base and in order to improve the level in general in Laos. And it's necessary because it's still far compared to Thailand or Indonesia. If I see here, if I drive 5 kilometers, I see 50 pitches. You don't have that in the whole country in Laos, and the facilities, everything is for football in Laos. It's not like that. So we have to improve on that level very much if we want to really become better. But of course we are happy for the moment. I think the work has been okay for the first 6 months since I'm with the team. And let's see how we can even develop further.